I'm Laura Post. I'm a voice actress. I'm best known for voicing Kasumi in Persona 5 Royal, Catherine in Fire Emblem Three Houses, Ahri in League of Legends, and Isabella in Promise Neverland. Well, I wanted to do voiceover ever since I was a little girl. The minute I realized that Raphael from the Ninja Turtles was the same person as Mighty Max, I was like, wait, that's a job, and that's a job I want to do. So I didn't go into it at the young age of 6, surprisingly. But when I was a teenager, I went to my first anime convention, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at all these panels on voiceover. That's what I wanted to do when I was a kid. So I went to every single panel. I took notes. I was like Little Miss Student. I went home. I went online. I did even more research, and I was like, I'm going to try and do this. And if it doesn't work out, that's fine. At least I tried. And if it does work out, great. So technically, I'm still just trying it out until it blows up in my face. So we'll see what happens, I guess. My very first, I think my very first job that I was paid to do was like a voicemail for some advertising company somewhere in the United States that I did online, and I got paid money, and I was like, yay, I'm a professional now. I think my first anime I ever recorded was for Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha A's. I voiced Aria Lieze as the first time I ever dubbed. Definitely did a lot of learning along the way, both from doing stuff online. Like I said, I was like, I'm going to try this and see what happens. And you get lots of feedback from your peers joining voiceover communities online and things like that. So I got feedback that way. I did a lot of learning that way. When I moved to Los Angeles, I took I don't know how many voiceover classes from anyone that would teach me, basically, and learned a lot that way. And also, I had taken theater in high school. I took acting classes in college, though technically my major is animation. I'm still learning today. I wasn't alive in the 70s, and I wasn't really watching anime in the 80s, though I have watched titles from them after the fact. I think that the advent of the computer in general changed the way that anime is distributed, localized, recorded. I think that made a huge difference in the industry in general. As an anime fan in the 90s and then in the 2000s, it was much different from, here's me and my 5 friends in high school, like we have our little anime club and we watch anime and play video games, versus, look, I've got chat rooms and servers and message boards of whole communities I can like reach out to and share fandom with. So I think that's one of the ways that the fandom just sort of explodes, is because we had access to each other across the globe. I'm gonna go with anime in general, because there's just more comedy in anime. You have a much better chance of hitting a wholesome anime than you do of hitting a wholesome video game or comic. I feel like I'll be in a lot of trouble if I wind up in a video game or a comics. If I pick a specific anime, can I just like live in the world of March Comes In Like a Lion? It's so peaceful and chill, and I could be friends with Akari and she could make me delicious food all the time. That'd be good.
It's your world. It's a good world.
That's what I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go with March Comes In Like a Lion and live in the super chill, pretty world and eat yummy Japanese candy and curry.